From Indiana's news leader, this is Eyewitness News at 5:30.
Well, all this week, 13 Investigates has been showing you where many local pet stores get their puppies. So what happens to the parents of these puppies? Bob Siegel shows you as he continues now to explore Indiana's puppy pipeline.
I'm at the Humane Society of Indianapolis, and I want to show you something. It's a Boston Terrier named Happy. 13 Investigates purchased her in southern Indiana. Before that, this dog, like thousands of others, was part of Indiana's puppy pipeline.
The pipeline consists of commercial breeders throughout Indiana and around the Midwest, and it's where many pet stores get their puppies. 13 Investigates went undercover so you can see the pipeline for yourself. Our first stop, Daviess County, where commercial breeding facilities like these provide thousands of puppies each year to Indianapolis pet stores. The puppies are loaded into small cages inside this van and then delivered to the pet shops. Their parents, they're left behind. Breeding dogs live their adult lives in cages with no other purpose than to breed for the puppy pipeline. It's something breeders and puppy brokers in this Amish community do not want you to see.
Turn that camera off, okay?
Our investigation also took us hundreds of miles out of state to dog auctions in Missouri and Ohio. This is where many adult breeding dogs are bought and sold. Some of them go for thousands of dollars, others sell for as little as $5. Missouri, it's the nation's dog breeding capital. From here, puppies are loaded into cages on semi-trucks, and 14 hours later, they arrive at pet shops in Indiana. So what happens to dogs that can no longer produce puppies? What do commercial breeders do with those?
Come here, boy.
Kim Townsend researches the breeding industry, and she says sometimes the answer is not good.
A lot of them just stay in the same cage until they die. They just linger. They're sold and sold. They may go in the newspaper or whatever.
13 Investigates discovered another place some of those dogs go, the internet. That's how 13 Investigates found the 6-year-old Boston Terrier. When we went to see her, we found the dog in a cage at a commercial breeding facility in Odin, Indiana. The breeder told us the dog is no longer used to produce puppies, so rather than leave her in a cage, we bought her and took her to the Humane Society to get a new lease on life. Our investigation also took us to northern Indiana, where we visited this commercial dog farm. We took along a veterinarian from the Humane Society, and she was not excited about what she saw.
Sometimes there were several adult animals per cage, and they were crowded to the point where I was not comfortable with it.
Dr. Janet Lubinsky believes commercial breeding methods throughout the industry must improve.
We're still missing something if you're trying to raise dogs in this way. Socialization in dogs occurs at a very young age, and when they're produced in ways that they're not receiving a lot of human contact, one-on-one, and a lot of playtime, then they don't develop those skills to bond with people and to work well with other animals. So that is a huge issue.
Another issue, whether large commercial breeders are truly needed at all. Martha Bowden is executive director of the Humane Society.
We take in 9,000 animals a year, so that's somewhere between 15 and 25 new animals a day. It doesn't make sense to me to have commercial breeding operations of that scale. Why would we be doing that now when we have still millions of animals going into shelters all across the country looking for homes?
Happy is now looking for a home, and so is that dog over there. That's Jasper, and he came from the same breeder. If you're interested in one of these dogs or in one of the many other dogs or cats available for adoption, you can contact the Humane Society of Indianapolis, or you can check out our website at WTHR.com. I'm Bob Siegel, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
New on Eyewitness.